What is going on, everybody? It is me, the Joey Digital, and I'm coming to you all from a different place, a different space. Yep, believe it or not, I am in West Palm Beach, Florida. Just figured I would switch it up just a tad, just a little bit, you know what I mean? One of my other favorite places. But without further ado, I would love to encourage you all to, if you have not done so as of yet, to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you all may be updated when I post and create all new content for the feed. Alright, cool. I'm here, enjoying it. The sun is abundant. The weather is abundant. Those are confirmations that your day, your upcoming week is and will be abundant. All right, and if you agree with that, go ahead and throw 3 100s in the comment section. All right, yeah, I'm just, you know, feeling mighty healthy, feeling really good, feeling blessed, feeling abundant. And you know, I just wanted to go ahead and hop on real quick just to share my gratitude and appreciation with the current and the new subscribers who are checking out the content. And I just want to let you know that you all are greatly appreciated in this moment. And I'm super happy to have you all. You know, I'm very happy for you all to be here. And, you know, I just want to send y'all a wave of positive energy in your direction. Just, you know, matter of fact, just 2 and 3 different waves of positivity to you, towards you, for you. All right. Yeah, I am happy to announce that the subscriber list is going up, and I am very grateful for that. I truly appreciate all my current and new subscribers for checking out the content, and I'm happy to be an inspiration, possibly be a motivation for you to do what you have already come here to do in this moment, which is become your greatest version. All right, hit that like button. Yeah, what today's message is all about, you know, being humble, remaining humble. All right, so there is, as I've been saying in my last couple of videos, there is a new energy that is arriving on the scene in this current season of our journey. And this new energy, it feels new. It is new. You know, for those of y'all who can see the energy, it appears new. All right, and that's just because it is. All right, you are in a space right now where everything that you're doing has led you to this moment of your life where the blessings are here, everything is abundant, the happiness is here, you're being surrounded with positivity, whether it's at your workplace or at your home or with your friends and family, you know. And this is the time that I'll say for myself, I am called to share with the collective. This is the best time to remain humble. All right, this is the best time to remain humble and count your blessings. And you know, just know that in this moment we all are getting ready to go to the next level. And for those of us, there's a couple of us who are going to be jumping multiple levels. All right, there's a lot of us who will be jumping up 2 and 3 and 4 different levels, you know, and you will be your greatest version. You are your greatest version, and you will continue to become your greatest version, because as you all know, there's at the end of one level, there's a new level that begins. So for each level you're on, you're at your greatest level, and that's the prerequisite to get to the next stage, to get to the next level. So as you jump through those different levels, your ascension will be magnified. All right, hit that like button. And this is the perfect time to remain humble, because you know you have gotten here because you have put to rest your ego. You have taken your ego and put it aside. You are not living in your ego, and you are not, you know, it's become personal. You know, it's not, you know, in the beginning you might have, you know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but you know, there's some of us, you know, and before I say this may or may not resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates with you, you know. But there was a moment in the beginning where you felt like you needed people to see you on these levels. You needed people to know that you were doing the work, you're doing the homework, you're doing the math, you're doing the science, all of that, so that you can put together the pieces to the puzzle that makes you you. And you needed people to see that you was in your zone and you was on your dean list. All right. However, in this season right here, the very last thing you want to do is, you know, be out in the open and saying, you know, I'm doing all this work, you know, and you know, it's not, you don't want to slight anybody else. You don't want to say because you're doing the work that anyone else is not, you know. So what I'm calling is to touch base with you all and tell you all is that this particular season, it is perfectly fine to remain humble, because it's more personal now. You know, you have done it. You know, for those of us who are doing it for other people, that season is coming past. You know, that ship has sailed, where you were doing it to impress people, you were doing it to have the look or to show up a certain way. And you know, now you are recognizing and realizing that the test that you had to go through, the trials that you had to go through, you had to do it alone. So you know that a lot of things that you've been through in this journey, you've done it just you and the universe, just you and God, whatever it is you serve, you know. And this is why it's the best time to remain humble, because the things that are coming into your life in this new season, no one has ever seen it yet. All right, the blessings that are coming into your life in this new season, no one has ever seen it yet. You know, the source of creation has shown you glimpses, showed you what it could be, what it will be, different paths that you can take, you know. And for those of us who have very busy days, you know, and it seemed like it was hard to get the downloads from the source of creation. You all know when y'all waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and y'all get that insight and y'all get that quick download, that's because your day was super busy, super hectic. And guess what? It's not a bad thing, you know, because guess what? A lot of us are very busy because we're always doing the right thing. All right, we're doing the right thing by people, by ourselves. You know, we're always making sure that we're putting our best foot forward. We are staying steadfast in the truth that was shown to us by God, by the universe. And a lot of times our day gets busy, you know, and that's just what comes with the territory. But just know, when you wake up, when you get that wake up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock and there's no alarm that goes off, you just get up and you think you're just getting up to, you know, I don't know. You know, for my adults, you know, y'all just getting up, you know, to use the restroom and, you know, wash your hands, whatever. That'd be the time where you get your downloads. Those be the times where you will get your upgrade. You know, you'll get your assignment where you are shown what the very next thing is that you will have to do in order to get to the thing that you prayed for. It could have been earlier that day or the previous day, or it might be a prerequisite to something you might pray for once you get on the level you're about to get to. So this is why this is the time, the best time to stay humble, because this is not the time to say we have it all figured out. This is not the time to say that, you know, We on our zone, we on our level. Of course, I did make a level. Maybe that's a sign from the universe. You know, hit that like button. That, you know, I did make a video earlier in the week where I said you in your zone. You know, so you know, I appreciate y'all for watching that one. That was a quick short that I put together. But even though you may be in your zone, it's still the best time to just kind of remain humble and, you know, recognize and realize that there's still more downloads that are coming through. There's still more blessings, not lessons. There's still more blessings that are waiting to be achieved. And there's a lot of different ingredients that we are still yet adding to what it is that makes us us. All right. So, you know, there's always times where you can show people, like, you know, hey, I'm doing my thing, or sit back and watch me, you know, watch me work, or as the you know, the younger people say, watch me cook, you know. Hit the like button, you know what I mean? And that's always a great energy, you know. That's always a great energy to be in, you know, because as y'all know, as the collective knows over here, I always encourage, you know, the time and place and the time frame to use your ego, you know. And that's the best time. If you are going to use your ego, it's always to encourage your self-esteem to be more positive, to show yourself that, yeah, you know, I am enough, or I am deserving of greatness, or I am putting in the work. But, you know, it's almost like that message I said a few weeks ago where I said, you know, I was talking about your mind, where, you know, when I was talking about the mind is a amazing servant but a terrible leader. Okay, the ego is an amazing servant but a terrible leader as well. Okay, so if you're using your ego to not be depressed, that's a beautiful thing. If you're using your ego to be reminded of your things that you are working on to be great, that's a beautiful thing. If you're using your ego to, you know, pick your head up instead of dropping your head down in life so that you can be focused on your next goal line, that's an amazing time to use your ego. But if you use your ego to say, you know, I'm doing my thing, I'm the only one, this, that, then this is not the season. You know, this is the season to remain humble, because believe it or not, the universe, God, whatever it is you resonate with, has so many different downloads that are coming in just for you. It's going to be tailor-made just for you. And you need to be present in order to receive it. You know, you need to be very present. You don't need to be focused on the past or focused on what you're about to become, because you're gonna, you know, you may miss it. You know, and I always say that I always say in my videos that you never miss your timing. You never miss your time to be blessed. It's just, you know, when you're here working in the 3D, in the third dimension, you don't want to miss this opportunity to be great. You don't want to have to wait next week or next month in order to receive the downloads that you should have already had. All right, hit the like button. So yeah, you know, just remain humble. It's not, you know, it's not a bad thing, you know, remaining humble. And also too, I'm being called to share with you all, don't be afraid to get more rest. You know, don't just in this season right here, don't be afraid to get more rest, and don't be afraid to drink plenty of water. Or for my fruitarians out there, don't be afraid to, you know, get more watermelon, you know, or any water-based fruits, you know, because you will definitely need to be hydrated. You will definitely need to be well rested in order to be in position to go ahead and receive the unlimited ultimate amount of special made downloads that are just for you. Go ahead and do something super nice for yourself in this moment, this week, this month. Make sure you prioritize your happiness, and just know that I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all. And if y'all haven't done so as of yet, go ahead and check out some of the links at the end of my video. I have some services that may be of service to you to help assist you in your journey to unlimited greatness. All right. And also, as a sidebar, You know, as y'all know, I was making that promise and I stood true to it. For those of y'all who are checking out, you know, my metaphysics right here, I definitely have a link I'm gonna be putting at the end of the video if y'all looking to purchase some crystals for me, or if y'all want me to craft something similar to this for you to either have in your space or something for you to actually wear like I do when I'm out and about. Definitely holler at me. And if y'all want to get something custom made, go ahead and check out my link. Actually my social media link is going to be in the earlier segments of my video. Hit me up on social media and give me a private message, direct message if y'all want me to create something. Yes, and definitely go ahead and check out my social media profile. Hit me a private message, or y'all can email me. My email is in my description as well if you want something custom made to wear. Anyways, I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all, and let's let our upcoming week be as amazing as we all are. All right, peace and blessings.